Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself because initially today I was supposed to be finishing recording my MBG and Amazing Lucas video, but then a huge announcement dropped. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is officially coming to PC. And basically the crux of my argument in the video that I was going to upload was, oh, these rumors are most likely fake, so MBG was just coping about it. But already the first prediction of many that the insiders made came true, that being PlayStation was gonna announce a PC port for July. And so because of that, I've decided to cancel the previous video because the entire argument was centered around, oh, they're coping because the leaks are probably wrong. But now we're seeing they're already starting to be at least partially correct. So I would just look like an idiot if I uploaded that. So that's why I had to cancel it, unfortunately. But luckily today, with the assistance of my good friend Specter, we have harvested even more JayTech salt. Yes, I understand my last video was a JayTech one. Shut up. I'm sorry, that was a bit rude. But look, man, when you have an opportunity like this, you have to seize it. So really quickly before we get into this, I'm just gonna say I'll have Spec's channel linked in the description. I think he's gonna be making a video on this, and you should just go sub to him because he makes some awesome content anyways. But yeah, without Spec doing a bit of trolling, this video would not be possible. So definitely go sub to him. But yeah, anyway, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into some more PC port salt.
Specter hashtag 799 Ratchet and Clank coming to PC. Let's go. Ghost of Tsushima is next. I want to ask a question, but I already know the answer.
So here we are, this is the beginning. JayTech has just noticed Spec in the chat. Spec is simply celebrating the fact that Ratchet and Clank is coming to PC, and we already know that Ghost of Tsushima will be coming next. Or at least we very strongly hope so. And I love just the disappointed sigh that JayTech has. He reads it and he's like, yeah. And it's so funny because right before this clip, he was talking about how he's not upset that this port happened and that he knows Ghost of Tsushima is likely coming by the end of the year. But as soon as somebody else other than him says it, then he has a problem with it. Is that like an ego thing? God, I don't even know. Whatever, point is, it's incredibly hypocritical of him. But what do you guys think this question is that JayTech wants to ask but he already knows the answers to? Let's go ahead and find out, and let's see if it's even relevant to the conversation whatsoever.
Let me go check your YouTube channel. I just hope you're one of the people that actually post gameplay. There's been, like I said, there's almost like over 10 games. I mean, if you split Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales into two separate games, that's over 10 games.
That's right, guys. Spec has to post gameplay of PlayStation exclusives on PC. And if he doesn't, then he's just not allowed to be happy about Ratchet and Clank coming to PC. And just for some clarification, Spec does mention this in the chat later on, but Spec doesn't even have a PC. Spec plays on Xbox. And trust me, this is going to positively perplex JayTech in a little bit, because JayTech can't fathom the idea that somebody is happy that somebody else is benefited by something. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Specter 799, you played Evil West, you played Metal Hell Rising, and Elden Ring. Two of those videos are a month old and one video is 7 days old. So I'm not irritated about your statement. I'm a little confused about, again, over 10 games are currently on PC and you didn't like any of them to post gameplay. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, I'm not even bothered anymore by you guys doing the fanboy shit. I'm more confused about, with all those types of games on your system from PlayStation, you haven't found one that you wanted to play or buy, or...
No, because Spec isn't on PC. Now, to be fair, I will give him the benefit of the doubt here because he did not know at this point that Spec wasn't on PC. But, like, what does his YouTube channel have to do with anything? Just because he only uploaded videos on 3 different games, that doesn't mean that he has only played those games and nothing else. You do realize that people can play games outside of what they upload to YouTube, right? Like, this argument just doesn't make any sense. Jay, if you really want to get a feel for what what game Spec plays, well, right here you thought he was on PC, so try to pull up the Steam profile. But then when Spec later on corrects you and says he plays on Xbox, pull up his Xbox profile, see what he actually plays. Come on, King Thrash was willing to do that for me. You can do that for Spec. And I love how he says, oh, I'm not irritated by your statement, when right after he made the statement, you sighed, and then you immediately went to check his channel to try to get some dirt on him. And trust me, in a few minutes here, he is going to become very irritated. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It has something to do with the title of this video.
Specter, you're not making sense. They have 10 games from PlayStation on your system. Like, I'll just check your YouTube channel. It's still up in my tabs. Like, you're not playing anything. You're playing nothing but multi-platform games that are already available on PlayStation.
Again, just because he has not uploaded on a game, that does not mean he hasn't played the game. And like he said right there, he doesn't have a PC, he has an Xbox. Why are you using somebody's YouTube channel to determine what games they have played? Do you honestly think Spec has only played 3 games and that's it? He just said in the chat that he plays on Xbox, so why don't you look up his profile to see what games he's played? And even then, what does this have to do with anything? Is his opinion suddenly invalidated if he hasn't played any PlayStation exclusives on PC? Make it make sense, please.
He's probably just trying to tease you.
I mean, it's not working. He thinks he's the only person that's fucking said that same statement? God damn.
He really does, most likely.
Yeah, every game to go to PC, I get at least fucking 20 or 30 of you guys trying to remind me, oh, this game's going on. I'm like, hey, at a certain point, I'm actually cool with it. I don't want it to happen, but it's like, hey, I already played the game. Most of all of them, I already platinum.
Bro, how did you actually manage to contradict yourself that quickly? He says, I'm cool with it, and then immediately afterwards says, I don't want it to happen. I'm actually starting to be impressed. I think these guys have actually broken me at this point. I'm starting to get impressed with how stupid they are. And also, Spec knows damn well he is not the first person to say this. He's been following my channel for months. He knows by now how this goes. He just expressed happiness for the fact that more people got to play a video game, and that unironically triggered you, and now you're trying to dig through his channel to make a point against him. The point you're trying to make, I'm not exactly sure. But what I am sure of is that you are mad.
Specter, I knew you were gonna say this. That's why I said what I said to piss you off. I'm glad it worked. You said, I don't think companies, I think companies should stop acquiring other studios and focus on what they have. Yeah, but what if they're putting everything on another platform and it kind of devalues that platform, so they need to have to make that money up for what they're doing now with other platforms? I think it's perfectly all right. If you're still, it seems that you're a PC fan, still going to get access to Witcher, you're still going to get access to the future of Cyberpunk games, you should be all right, right? You're all right taking PlayStation exclusives, so it should be all right for you to still have access to the same games, but it's under new management.
The hypocrisy is off the charts. Jay, are you really gonna be against the Activision deal and then come at Spec with this logic? You can't have it both ways. You have to pick one. Because the same thing can be said for the Activision deal. Either way, you are gonna be able to keep the Activision games. So what's the big deal if Microsoft acquires it? Why are you so against it? And on top of that, dude, you're actually just straight up ignoring Spec now. He already said earlier that he plays on Xbox, not PC, but you're still trying to say that he's on PC. Earlier, I could give you the benefit of the doubt. This time, I cannot. And also, I love how he says, oh, taking PlayStation exclusives. Nobody is taking the games away from you. They're just increasing the number of people who can play it. Yes, the game is not exclusive anymore, but it is not being taken away. It's not like as soon as Ratchet and Clank comes to PC, it's going to be taken off of the PS5 store. You are still going to be able to buy the game and play it. Then again, this is the guy who's against the Activision deal, but when Sony buys a studio and then keeps the games multi-platform, that's perfectly okay for them. When Microsoft does it with Activision, it's not okay though, right?
Well, you shouldn't be fucking champion PC, man. Don't piss me off. I'm dead ass serious, man. I'm ready to fucking block your dumb
He
ass.
doesn't even have a VC. Why is he
Bro, that's
trying
what
to be
I
annoying?
don't understand, y'all dudes, bro. Goodness, y'all want to be a part of the PC Master Race so much, and y'all be broke as fuck.
Ah yes, if somebody doesn't have an incredibly expensive PC, then they're broke as hell. Well, JayTech, by your own logic, what does that make you? Because last I checked, you just play on PS5. However, as somebody with a very expensive PC, I think I can step in. And I have to say, JayTech, you are quite angry right now. Did you guys hear the salt in his voice? He's like, don't piss me off, bro. So you admit you're getting pissed off. Why? Because he's excited that a game is coming to PC from PlayStation? If that unironically pisses you off, there is actually something wrong with you. God, this guy is so sad. He's about to block Spec because Spec is happy that Ratchet and Clank is coming to PC, even though earlier in the stream he claimed that he didn't care and he didn't mind it. And he's resorting to calling people broke. Hey, JayTech, I know you're probably not watching this video, or at least not this far in, but I am challenging you to a debate, my guy. If you're interested, drop a comment and I'll get it set up. Now, I doubt this debate is gonna go anywhere, but I'd still love to do it nonetheless. This is your formal invitation and I suggest you take it. Let's see if you can hold up better than you did against Fertango all those years ago.
All right, Mr. JayTech, this was fun, but I'm must bounce. And before I go, I own Xbox, and that's where I get my gameplay footage. Also, yeah, that's nice. It's weird that you're an Xbox dude and you're like promoting PC stuff. I don't know how that's a W for you at all if you don't even own a PC. It's just, you guys be trolling in the worst ways, man. So you own an Xbox, but you want Sony to put their games on PC because you think that's some sort of a W. It's an L when it gets you blocked permanently from this channel.
And there you go, he has officially blocked Spec because he's so mad about Ratchet and Ghost of Tsushima coming to PC. And the best part is Ghost hasn't even been confirmed for PC and he's still so mad about it that he blocked him. And fun fact, he actually blocked me as well. I tried to post something in the comments, but then when I refreshed the stream, it had disappeared. And basically, since it didn't say the message was removed by a moderator or something, that means he blocked me. So unfortunately, he probably won't get my little debate invitation, but whatever. It's still worth a try. But I love how he was so mad over the hashtag Ghost of Tsushima for PC thing that he couldn't even read it. He just said, okay, yeah, that's nice. He's acting like Specter said like racial slurs or something. And if you saw in the chat, even Jay's own mods were loving it. Yo, Mr. Swaglord guy, if you're watching this, you're a pretty cool dude, I must say. Much cooler than JayTech anyway. But I don't think anybody getting blocked by you would consider that an L. I think pretty much everybody would consider that a W, because if you block us, then we know we succeeded in triggering you. And also, Spec isn't acting like this is a W for him. He's just happy that people on PC get to play a game like Ratchet and Clank that used to be exclusive to PlayStation. At no point did he say this was an Xbox W or anything like that. God, this guy is mad.
Like, that is the dumbest fucking W. That is a dumb flex. That's a dumbass flex. You're an Xbox dude and you want PlayStation to put games on PC. So you can, what, claim we don't got no games and shit? We still got the best games in the fucking world, man. They're still award-winning games. Like, that's the dumbest flex I've ever seen.
Oh, but when you flex over the fact that you have games on your platform that other people on other platforms can't play, that's not a dumb flex? Okay, sure, bro. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it. Those are basically all the clips I wanted to look at. And now you have witnessed the entire Specter versus JayTech arc. It started with Spec simply celebrating that people on PC could play Ratchet and Clank, and it ended with him getting blocked by JayTech because JayTech is so not triggered by Ratchet and Clank on PC that he's blocking people who are excited about it. You really love to see it. But yeah, anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time.